All right, for this bump and run shot, like I said, this is my favorite shot in golf here. What we want to do here is keep the ball low, maybe bounce it once or twice, and let it roll up to the pin. Like I said, close enough to where we want to feel comfortable with just one putting. So for this type of shot, what I like to do is play the ball more in the back of my stance towards my right foot and have a majority of my weight towards my left side. What this is going to do is help not get so much backspin so that ball can, roll out towards the pin. So play it towards the back, weight up here towards the front, and we're always going to have our hands ahead of the ball. See how my shaft is leaning forward, my hands are in front of the ball. We don't want it to ever be like this, and we don't really want any wrist movement on this shot. And this is kind of just like a putting stroke. So my hands are ahead of the ball here, and I'm just going to use my arms and shoulders to just kind of chip this ball up. And for this, we like to kind of try to land the ball maybe a quarter of the way to the hole. If we go much further than that, if we go halfway to the hole and land it, it's going to roll out too far. So if we land it just about quarter of the way, see I have this alignment rod right here. If I land this ball anywhere close to this rod, just short of it or just after it, this ball should roll right up towards that pin over there. It has some pretty good speed on it. Right speed, just kind of the wrong line there, maybe 3 feet away there. Did you guys take that shot out there on the golf course?
Yeah. I like the whole thing.
Okay. So like I said, ball played towards the back of our stance, weight leaning forward, hands in front of the ball. That's going to help minimize backspin so that ball can roll out. So let's go ahead and try a few. I got some stations set up right here. And we'll do the same thing we did last time. We'll do one right here. We'll do a few shots and then we'll rotate down and then we'll just work from there, okay?
So weight
towards your left side. So a majority of your weight towards your left side.
Okay.
And hands in front of the ball.
Okay. What's the difference between the 9 and the 8?
Just a little bit of loft.
So if I have an 8, I really don't need a 9 iron?
No, not really.
Okay. That's what I wondered.
Yeah, for this shot we're going to use, I have a 9 iron, an 8 or a 9 iron, whatever you prefer really.
Okay.
I'm using a pitching wedge.
Pitching wedge is fine.
Okay.
And we just pick a hole?
Yep, just pick a hole kind of relatively far away. With this shot we want that ball to roll a majority of the way. So maybe aim at that one that I'm kind of aiming at down there.
What about the sand wedge? No, this isn't a shot for the sand wedge.
Nope, this shot we're going to use, like I said, that 8 or 9 iron or a pitching wedge if we have one. That sand wedge we'll get into here in a few minutes.
Okay, because I have a pitching wedge too. So.
Okay. So go ahead and hit a couple here. Nice. Let's try another one.
Okay, now could you just tell me how to get the direction?
Sure.
To that.
Well, that wasn't too bad, was it?
So
How do I use?
you're just going to want to aim your club face. Yep. So this ball, like you said, we saw those first couple. They kind of rolled off towards the left. So we're going to want to aim a little right. So let's take our club face and let's go ahead and try and lay it down behind the ball.
Is this over your shoulder or?
So we're aimed a little left here. So we're going to want to aim this club face. There we go. And like I said, put it towards the back of your stance. Maybe get your feet a little closer together.
A little closer?
A little bit. Yep, there you go. A little bit more weight on this side.
Someone yelled 4.
I just
there
got
you
it
go.
in the
Feels
hole.
funny.
Oh,
But I'll try.
Yeah, I
And-
did. It didn't bounce.
good. That's
There you go.
Oh my gosh! I've never done that from out here.
Did you put one in the hole?
Yes.
Awesome. Good job.
But it didn't bounce. It just rolled.
She's a pro.
Oh my gosh!
So
This?
That's not a hole in
Yeah,
one.
arms straight.
No.
What are you using? What club are you using?
I'm an 8.
You have that?
That's all I
What
have.
happened.
That's
I
what
just can't
Ryan
get next
gave
to
me
the
when
pin.
Okay. So this is why this alignment rod is right here. We're going to try to want to land this ball. Since you have a pitching wedge, it's
This
a little
is-
more.
This is a pitching wedge.
That's a pitching wedge. It's a little more lofted than my 9 iron. So let's try to land it a little further out. So let's land it maybe. Let's try to land it right around that alignment rod. and let it
Okay.
roll the rest of the way.
Am I too close? Maybe I'm too close.
Nope,
I
you're
feel
fine.
stiff. Oh, too much.
A little bit, but not bad.
Too much. This is my.
That's
I
pretty good, though.
can't seem to control that.
So let's go back maybe about this far.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
That's about as far as we want, and we want to accelerate through. We don't want to
I'm not trying to
stop
try my
halfway
pitching
down.
wedge.
Let's try.
This is it's a difficult stance for me. I haven't done this for a while.
So this shot, we don't want any lower body movement. We don't want that
Oh.
weight transfer like we did in the last lesson. We
Is
just kind
that-
of want to keep our weight maybe leaning towards the side just a little bit, not too much. And yep, see how those wrists are nice and straight? We don't want that.
Okay.
We just want that nice, simple putting stroke. There you go.
I have a tendency
Little-
to go too far
Yep,
back.
just a little left.
Little less.
We landed that right in the perfect spot. Landed right on that rod.
I know.
So go ahead and set up to it again.
Okay.
See our club face is still aimed a little left. We want it. There we go.
So if I do it, I have to get behind the ball to see the direction. Okay. So I have
Try
to
to
bounce
let-
the ball up to that point.
We just want to, let's just try to hit that ball just far enough so that it lands right by that rod, and it'll roll the rest of the way up there.
Just want to see.
Look at this one.
That's a little bit better.
That's
I'm-
perfect speed right there.
You know,
Nothing wrong with that one.
I'm just, it's the stance that it's so unusual for me.
Good.
Yeah, I feel awkward in it.
Yeah. Well, we want that weight just a hair towards the front. We don't want to be hanging back because when we hang back on this right side,
Uh-huh.
we have a tendency to hit way behind the ball,
Yeah. Oh, that's
and we
it.
don't want that. We always want to hit the ball first. There you go.
I seem to be to the left. Okay,
So let's just try to aim a little bit more right.
okay.
Right over the white spot of that alignment
Right.
rod there.
See? Always go that way. What's the matter with me?
Let's just aim set up a little bit more this way.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Look at this one. Perfect. Right there.
Gotta remember this and that. Oh. Keep my eye on the ball.
Oh, I like this one. Doesn't get much better than that right there.
I know.
Good
It's just
job.
that- okay,
All right, let's go ahead and rotate down one.
okay.
Same
thank
thing we
you.
did last week. Yep.
Okay.
Can I just leave my club
Yeah, you
here?
can lean it up against my bag right there if you want.
Okay.
Well, I'm more of a challenge, I think, although
Okay.
I got a hole in one there, but that's
All right.
I'm not playing with her.
Well,
She's
that-
all-
last time I
I mean,
did
she's
it,
a
I didn't
pro.
do the right thing. So.
Okay. So here we're gonna. Yep. There we go. Line it up towards the right foot there, and always have the hands in front of the ball. There we go.
Okay.
And a little bit of weight towards that side, and no wrist at all. So just shoulders and arms. Okay.
So how close do I get
Jane,
to the
if my
ball? Is
things
that
are
about
on the
right?
way.
You're right, yeah.
Then I just make this
Knock
arm
'em away.
stiff?
Yep, so just keep our arms straight the whole way. See how my elbows are kind of locked? I'm not bending my arms at all.
Okay, okay.
So let's just try to land that ball right by that alignment rod.
That rod right there?
Yep, so we're going to this flag over here.
So I need to move my feet different.
Yep, so let's kind of line up more this way. There we go. And let's try to land that ball just over top of that rod there. See how we broke our wrist there?
Yeah.
We did a lot of that. Let's keep those wrists nice and straight.
Okay.
The goal here is to, you see how your hands are in front of the ball there?
Okay.
When you take the club back, it should be like that. And then when you're at impact with the ball, your hands should be in front of the ball too.
Okay.
We don't ever want that right there.
Okay, that's a good thing
Always
to remember.
want that.
Okay. No matter what club
Yep.
you're using.
Well, with this shot.
Okay.
The next shot, not so much. We're going to go over that. We broke the hands just a little bit there, not as much. So once we get up to here, really accelerate through, okay? But we still are breaking our wrist there. We got to really, yep.
Much to think about, isn't it?
Yeah. Is this your
little
9
bit
iron
there?
or your 8 iron?
This is
your
a pitching wedge.
This is your pitching wedge? Okay. Did you have a 9 or an 8 iron?
I have an 8 right
Let's
here.
try this one.
Okay. A little hard, huh?
A little hard, and you're still getting that wrist bend in there. Yep. So
You'd think that would be so easy.
let's maybe choke down on the club just a hair. There we go.
It felt better, but
That time we just kind of stopped. We kind of hit it and then stopped. So once we're here, I want to see
clear through.
push that club just to about right there, okay?
Okay. Better.
Better.
I need to practice on it.
So let's just try to get that ball to land right here, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah,
That was better.
that was really good. Gotta clear some of this ball down here. Yep, you still got that. Yep. The main thing is keeping those hands in front of that club head.
You didn't bring a basket of balls?
No, I thought that these 2 baskets would be enough.
That's better.
There we go.